when you're coaching, what advice do you give a T-ball coach besides? Let's start with T-ball. Let's start with T-ball. What advice would you give? Because a lot of times when you're dealing with a T-ball, I would say 90% of the time there were parents that are coaching, volunteer parents. Even most even up to a rep level, a lot of them are volunteer parents that get till the kids are 13, 14 when they start getting to more of a higher level of a rep level or AAA or whatnot. But what advice would you give a T-ball coach starting off for the first time? Yeah, and I've been through that. I've coached at that level. I just want to hear your mindset with it.
Yeah, I kind of break it up into four different types of players that you might coach. You've got the newcomer, the 4-year-old T-ball player who's never played but very interested. You've got the kid that's played Little League, but maybe they had a bad experience, or they're kind of just overwhelmed by that whole Little League experience. I'll get them to come to my sandlot as well. You get that travel ball player, that elite player that's 13 years old and playing every weekend, and they're great at the game, but they don't realize how fun baseball is. It feels like work to them, and they'll come to my sandlot and say, wow, this is actually fun. This doesn't feel like work. And then that fourth type is that teenager that has never played, but they look over the bushes wearing their blue jeans and they're like, that game looks interesting. I'd like to interact with those other kids. But the culture of baseball when you're 14 right now is you better have played for 8 years and you better be really good or you're going to be spit out quickly. So those are the four types I see. For a T-ball player, make them want to come back tomorrow. Simple as that. Be the most fun version of yourself as a parent or a coach. And you're going to have 9 players on your team, 9 different personalities. You got to engage and connect with each one. And the way I do that is I come up with a nickname for each kid. So I've got a 4-year-old who's dialed in the first team meeting, giving me uncomfortable eye contact, just a very, very good listener. I might call them Laserbeam. Hey, your nickname's going to be Laserbeam. Then I got the kid that's climbing the fence that looks like a cat that's chasing a mouse, and I've got to really engage with that one and say, hey, what's your name? What's your nickname? You don't have one? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite superhero? And once you start to connect with each of these different kids, then you start to meet them on their own playing field, and they'll do anything for you. They'll listen to you. They won't disrupt a team meeting. And they'll come back tomorrow because they know you care about them. So that's it. They're going to hit the ball and chase the ball. They don't really know the rules of the game, and that's fine. Your expectations need to be super low for that T-ball player. But can you make baseball so fun with water balloons and whatever kids love on your team? Bring that, Skittles, bubble gum, whatever. Then you've done your job. And then if you can build their character, if you can teach them how to listen and be kind to others without them even realizing it, that's like extra credit. So that's the T-ball